Section 2. Purpose, Beliefs and Types of Abuse. Now we are going to dig a little deeper and review the Child Protection Policy. Really, there are three key elements throughout the policy. The first is providing age-appropriate lessons to students. These lessons are for all students from the ECC to the high school. We will be providing training to teachers around the Keeping Safe curriculum, which provides a basic framework and lesson ideas for each age level. Secondly, the Child Protection Policy requires us to engage parents with this important topic. This gives us an opportunity to raise awareness about child protection and enlist their support with child protection practices, and provide them with ways to engage with their children on this issue at home. Finally, the policy requires that we provide regular staff training. New staff receive a full workshop and returning staff receive the update training as well as information regarding child protection throughout the year. There is really one guiding principle to the Child Protection Policy. Children have the right to be safe. This means that children and young people have a right to be treated with respect and to be protected from harm, feel and be safe in their interactions with adults and other children and young people, understand as early as possible what is meant by feeling and being safe, and receive the support of counsellors and teachers in their education and care setting, whose role includes advocacy for their safety and well-being. Finally, the policy defines the different types of abuse. Physical abuse is a non-accidental injury or pattern of injuries to a child caused by a parent, caregiver, or any other person. This may include hitting, pulling hair, or punching. Emotional, psychological abuse destroys the confidence of a child, resulting in emotional deprivation or trauma, including exposure to domestic violence, intimidation, and withholding affection. Neglect is the continued failure by a parent or caregiver to provide a child with the basic things needed for his or her growth and development, such as food, clothing, shelter, medical and dental care, and adequate supervision. Sexual abuse is when someone involves a child or a young person in sexual activity by using their power over them or taking advantage of their trust. This can sometimes include grooming, which is defined as a behaviour in which a person deliberately tries to befriend a child, making an emotional connection, and manipulates them with the purpose of sexually abusing them. Alright, now you have the basics of the Child Protection Policy. This policy provides a foundation for all staff so we know our responsibilities. We're about to head in to the reporting abuse and neglect. Before we do that though, we want you to reflect on what you would do given one of the following situations. There's no one right answer. You can choose to reflect on what to do for the nursery student with the aggressive grandmother. You can reflect on what you would do for the student who says she is witnessing domestic violence at home. Or you can take on what is likely the most uncomfortable one, what to do if you have suspicions of someone within the BCIS community without concrete evidence. You just need to express what you would do, not what other people in your school would do after your actions. Write as little much as necessary to express your reflection. Alright, we'll see you in the next video.